Well, then you think up all the jokes and ideas. No, I said, I don't do that. Finally, he looked at me and said, Mr. Disney, just what do you do?
So I do have to agree, it doesn't really look like the Walt as we know, although people have been saying it does look like Walt at the stage that they are representing. However, I was not excited for this attraction to begin with. And it just kind of seems like a weird shrine to him. And I felt like I didn't need this attraction, regardless of how perfect the voice or how perfect the animatronic would have looked. And now because the likeness of the animatronic and the voice aren't exactly what, as fans, we were expecting, we're disappointed. I was shocked that I didn't find that it looked like him either, because I don't imagine that this was like a single person's like art project and this is like the first time anybody's seeing it. I imagine there was a lot of eyes on it. I imagine there was a lot of iterations of this, and I just have a really hard time thinking that there wasn't a ton of care put into this attraction because it is so special. But maybe I don't understand the workflow of Imagineering. That could be it too. Also is posing a new challenge to Imagineers. We're bringing in animatronics that are supposed to reflect human beings, specific famous human beings. And that is because as fans, we have an expectation that when I see that animatronic, I'm gonna know exactly who it is. There shouldn't even be any question, especially nowadays, because the amount of media for an individually given person is astounding. I can access a photo of this person at a given notice, or some of these people you're inundated with like all day. Like I'm thinking particularly like for the presidents. If they don't get a president right, we see them all the time. There's pictures of them all on our social media feed. And so they're gonna have to nail it. The Walt Disney animatronic in particular needed to be perfect because it's not in a ride where you're just swooping by it and only seeing it for a brief few seconds. You are sitting there and listening to him speak to you and give a speech essentially. So it has to be really good, especially someone who is so iconic to the Disney parks and is very recognizable by a lot of Disney fans. But I would love to hear your thoughts down below on this. I'm going to reserve judgment overall until I see it in the capacity it was supposed to be seen, which is in the theater, probably at a distance, and not all up in it like this. So we will see what I think of it.